Hey, what's up guys, my name is Chinzaholic, and today you can watch this fucking amazing gameplay while I talk about random shit. I don't really like talking about random shit because the commentaries always come off worse because I don't really know what to say. If I talk about Call of Duty in the gameplay, which I will a little bit, more than I will with just a normal random commentary. But if I talk about Call of Duty in the gameplay, I tend to do a lot better in my commentaries because I kind of know what I'm going to say because I just talk about it all the time in like real life. So when I'm talking into a mic, it doesn't feel very different. Whereas I don't usually talk to like other people about what I'm going to talk to you about today. I mean, I have kind of more recently, but you know, the topics we're going to cover today is my friend getting into Formula 2 and possibly Formula 1, which is kind of a big deal, and I want all of you to really help out with that, but I'll talk about that in a minute. I want to talk about trick shotting versus feeding, you know, which I prefer, what do I watch, all of that kind of thing, what I think takes more skill, which is actually a very big argument, and I just want to voice my opinion on that. And if you're lucky, I'll talk about you know, how I feel about the idea of the Moab in Call of Duty. So we're going to kick off with the whole trick shotting versus feeding thing. I tried trick shotting. I have tried it before and I was shit at it. But I didn't work at it very long. I kind of only did it for like a week, and I didn't hit any kill cams apart from like a 360 hard scope. So I never really tried it again. I get asked a lot to do 6-man lobbies on Modern Warfare 2 Search and Destroy. You know, it's not my thing. I just it's like you know, I'm a feeder. A born and raised feeder. I've never really been any good at trick shotting, so naturally I'm going to be kind of more biased towards feeders. But, you know, what do you expect from a feeder? A feeder's not going to come out here and go, oh yeah, you know, I wish I was a trick shotter, because they're a feeder, aren't they? Actually, I'm going to kind of pause that there. These players were shit. You can see them dropping into Final Stand and Dead Man's Hand and all of the death streaks very early on in the game, and they never really came out of them very much. All of our team was doing extremely well, and we were pretty much all using snipers. I think that we just had one Randy in our game who wasn't. So that, you know, enough about the gameplay. So, you know, naturally I'm gonna be saying, this is my opinion as well. This is not fact. Naturally, I feel like feeding takes more skill, and I'm going to tell you why before you fucking leave the video. If you're a trick shotter, trick shotting can be practiced for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours if you really want to. You can go into terminal, you can just sit on top of that fucking fuel tank and jump off that thing all day until your heart's content, and you feel like that movement that you have to do to hit that trick shot is ingrained in your memory. You are not going to forget that, and your hands will just do the work. You're like, you know, you don't even have to think about it. You know, with feeding, you can't do that. You can't go into a private match and just, you know, keep repeating the action, because with feeding, it's about, they're not going to be standing in the same place every time like I often see them do in trick shotting. You know, they're not going to be doing that. You need to be able to hit it there and then in the moment. And if you don't hit it, then, you know, tough. But although it seems like a lot of players hit every feed they ever see, that is certainly not the case. You know, as a feeder, I can say honestly, I come, you know, face to face with feed opportunities like 3 to 5 times a game, and given I only hit maybe like one a day, you know, it seems like a pretty terrible ratio. But there are people that hit one a week, so That's the Moab kill right there. That's the 25-point streak. I actually get 27 in the end before I call it in. The other thing I think that makes trick shotting less skillful is this thing which I've kind of recently been informed about, which is I think it's the Willie G rule, where it's just a made up word to stop people from to basically set up kill cams. It's just a made up word to set up kill cams, and they say play chill, which basically means when you're last alive, just stand there and let us get kill cams on you. What is that? Like, that doesn't. That's just setting up. That's just setting up clips. Trickshotting can take no skill anymore if every game you go into, whenever they're last alive, they just stand there and let you hit kill cams on them. That can't be skillful anymore. Like, it's kind of frustrating as a feeder, because you don't go into games and go, oh yeah, guys, act chill. If 4 of you are standing in a line and you see one person, just stand there for them. Just let them hit that feed on you. That doesn't happen. You have to hit it when they're fucking shooting at you. If you're lucky, you'll come up behind all of them, and then, you won't. They won't be able to see you, and you'll just fucking wreck them from behind. Giggity, giggity, giggity goo. So that's kind of all I have to say about this trick shotting versus feeding thing. Just a quick word about the Moab, what I think about it. I'll talk about this F1 thing at the end. It's a kill streakless nuke. That's what it is, essentially. As for how is it more difficult than a kill streakless nuke was in Modern Warfare 2? I'm not really sure. More people seem to get these Moabs than people got kill streakless nukes, but I don't really know if that makes them more difficult. I think maybe people just have a different mentality about them. Certainly, if I got an intervention kill streakless nuke on Modern Warfare 2, that would be an incredible thing. But somehow getting an MSR Moab is just a bit less impressive, I think. So I don't know if it is actually more or less difficult to get one. But it might well be. It might be that. I don't really know how. Actually, to be fair, I don't really know how it could be more or less difficult when it is just a 25 gun streak. I guess with the Type 95, which seems to be better than any other gun in Modern Warfare 2, it could be quite. It's probably fairly easy to get one of those. I think I had a 23 gun streak with the Type 95, which I'll show in another video actually, because it was an amazing score at the end of the game. So that's just about the Modern Warfare 3 Moab. And now to kind of round it off for the last 2 minutes, we're going to talk about my friend called Dino Zamparelli. He has been given the opportunity to race in Formula 2, and the winner of this it's kind of like a competition, will get the opportunity to do a Formula 1 test. And for those of you that know what Formula 1 is and know how much of a big deal it is, you'll know that is, being able to race in Formula 1, being able to say that I'm friends with someone that can race in Formula 1, does race in Formula 1, would be, just amazing. Like, he's such a good driver. All I need you to do is go and like his Facebook page, and that's it. Like, really. He just needs supporters, and he needs supporters to get a sponsorship with some kind of company. And if he can get the sponsorship, it means that it basically enables him to get into the Formula 2, because without a sponsorship there's no way he can pay for this all that he needs to get into Formula 2. So as soon as he gets this sponsorship, which having more supporters is going to help with getting, he can pretty much get in. And once he's done that, he can find a pathway into Formula 1. And given that he's so young and so good, I've seen him race. He's brilliant. He's just amazing behind the wheel, and He's been racing since he was very young, I think. So I was recording this from theatre, so that's why I kind of blacked out there. I kind of forgot that I had a 10-minute timer on it. Just go and show your support. Let's see if we can get him into Formula 1. Let's try and make the difference, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Commentary probably wasn't too great because it's early in the morning, but we'll see later on. Right, if the episode that I said I was going to release isn't out already, then it will be out very, very soon, because it's actually finished, and I'll probably upload it today, which is the 13th. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.